I realize I've done a lot of mood board videos lately, and while I love them, and I'm pretty sure you guys do too, I think I'm gonna take a step back from that and make this one the last one for a little while so that I can actually get other content out on this channel. Hello everybody, my name is Danny and welcome back to my channel, and as I'm sure you're well aware by now, this is another mood board video. So I think I talked about this back in November when I was first drafting my Dark Academia story, but there are 11 core characters to this story, and I introduced 5 of them in a mood board video a couple of weeks ago. I say introduced as if I hadn't talked about them on the channel before. I definitely had, but it was like a formal introduction, whereas before I'd just been like passing mentions. But today I wanted to introduce you to the other 6 that I'm referring to as the academics, because the 6 characters are a professor and his 5 teaching assistants. So without any further ado, why don't we get to those mood boards? So first up we have Clara, and Clara is everything that Georgie is not. She is outgoing, confident, and strong in her leadership skills. She has a lot on her plate, and she likes it that way, knowing that she can't reach the top if she doesn't put in the work, and she puts in the work. She has goals, and she's determined to achieve them no matter the collateral damage, and she is a firm believer in the ends justifying the means and doing whatever it takes to get what you want. Then we come to Ailani, who is just as confident and driven as Clara is, but she takes a much gentler approach. Like Noemi, she is a linguistics major, and she wants to go into international business and politics, which is obviously a lot of work, but she can handle it. She's the kind of person that others want to hate because she's so capable and accomplished, but they can't because she's also super kind and encouraging, and she's always willing to help others who ask her for it. Next up is Lourdes, who is like Georgie in that she's very shy and quiet. She has lived in Clara's shadow the entire time they've known each other at Westwood, even though she is every bit as cunning and intelligent as Clara is. One thing that Lourdes is outspoken about is being an out and proud trans lesbian. Her and Ailani have actually been a couple for several years at the start of the story, and they have a very strong relationship. I really like writing their dynamic, even though it's not shown a whole lot in the story right now. I definitely want to give a little bit more of them in there because they are such a cute couple. They are each other's rocks, and whenever one of them is struggling, the other is there to help them through it. Then we come to Damien, and if I had to pick just 3 words to describe him, they would be loud, aggressive, and opinionated. He and Clara often butt heads when their ideas and opinions don't align, but when they do, the two of them have enough ambition and power to take on the world. One interesting thing of note about Damien is that he has a prosthetic leg. So it's kind of, I wouldn't say it's becoming a pattern, but this is the 2nd character that I've written who has a prosthetic leg, so that's pretty cool. And he's not at all insecure about his disability, and he would beat up anyone who even thinks about making a negative comment about him. Finally, we come to the last of the teaching assistants, and that is Vincent. As mentioned in my last moodboard video, he is the on and off boyfriend of River due to a lot of reasons from both sides of the relationship, not the least of which being his own abandonment and commitment issues. He uses sarcasm and insults as a coping mechanism, and often comes off as standoffish and rude, but there is a charisma to him that draws people in. He does use a wheelchair most of the time, though he can walk for short periods of time if need be. Overall, he is one of my favorite characters to write about, and I can't wait to explore and expand his character in future drafts of my story. Last, but definitely not least, we have the one and only Professor Adrian Decker. He is easily in the top 5 most popular professors at Westwood University, and he knows it. He teaches both history and English courses, which the previously mentioned 5 students act as teaching assistants for. Earning a position as one of his teaching assistants is sure to get you a leg up after graduation from the university, as he has a very long list of connections at various other schools, businesses, and organizations around the world. A letter of recommendation with his signature on it is priceless with regards to how far it will get you. And there we have it. Those are the other 6 important characters for my Dark Academia story, Revelry in the Dark. Let me know what you think about them down in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and feel free to subscribe to my channel for more content, and that way I will see you in the next video. Bye!